Luis de Molina was born in 1535 in Spain and became a central figure within the School of Salamanca. As a member of the Jesuit order, Molina dedicated his life to the study of philosophy and theology, teaching at prestigious universities such as Coimbra and Evora. However, it was his most famous work, Concordia, that established him as one of the great thinkers of his time. At the heart of Molina's work was a profound and complex debate that permeated Christian theology: how to reconcile human freedom with God's omniscience and sovereignty. This was one of the greatest challenges faced by theologians of the time. On one side was the doctrine that God knows and determines all things, on the other, the belief that humans possess free will. To resolve this dilemma, Molina introduced the concept of scientia media, or middle knowledge. This theory proposed that God, before creating the world, knew not only everything that would actually happen, but also what could happen under any hypothetical circumstances. Scientia media is therefore the knowledge God has of the free actions that each person would choose in any possible situation. This allowed Molina to uphold both human freedom and divine foreknowledge. God, by knowing all possibilities, chooses to create a world where human freedom is preserved, yet his plans are ultimately fulfilled. Molina also addressed one of the most complex theological debates of his time. How does divine grace operate in human salvation without compromising free will? He argued that God's grace is offered to everyone, but the acceptance of that grace depends on the individual's free will. In this way, Molina sought to balance the doctrine of grace with human moral responsibility. Molina's ideas have had a lasting influence far beyond his time. His theory of scientia media shaped later debates on predestination, grace, and free will, and continues to be studied by theologians and philosophers today. Molina's approach helped shape how we think about the interaction between the divine and the human, particularly in relation to freedom and responsibility. The contributions of Luis de Molina remind us that the great mysteries of faith and human freedom require both reason and devotion. His attempt to balance free will with divine knowledge continues to inspire theological and philosophical thought in the modern world.